Hey folks, it's Ken and Ben again with Advisor Consulting.
Hey folks.
Hey, it's good to see you this morning. We are talking about our Account Management Masters program, which we have been presenting in seminar format for many years. It's been a popular series. Today we're excited to be able to share with you that we have Account Management Masters online at Advisor University, where you can access the material from anywhere and learn at your own pace.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a good program. Hey, we're also outlining some of the units within our Account Management Masters program over the next couple of weeks and over the past couple of weeks. And today, we want to share with you a topic that we call service recovery. Ben, have you ever had any problems on a job site?
Yeah. We've done some pretty epic things in our careers. Yeah, I remember tearing the deck off the wrong house.
What?
Yeah, I remember that. Or some of the other, cutting like this size tree down, wrong tree,
Wrong
more
trees,
than one.
yeah. It's hard to put those back.
And it's hard to put those back.
And people can get pretty emotional about that.
They can. Yeah. I remember being told at least 3 times, don't blow in front of this office building at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
And getting the call, hey, your crews are out here at 8 o'clock in the morning running blowers.
Right.
Yeah.
And a simple apology works well once, but what about the third time?
It gets tough.
It gets tough, yeah. You know, in the landscape maintenance world especially, we visit properties multiple times in a year and we create all sorts of opportunities to fail, right? So learning how to handle that failure in an intentional way is a big part of customer service success.
It is.
Yeah. You know, we look at a lot of organizations that are synonymous with customer service, organizations like Nordstrom and Ritz-Carlton and even Walt Disney, who, it's the happiest place on earth.
Well, there you go.
It doesn't get that way by accident, right? So those guys have figured out that there needs to be an intentional process for fixing problems that happen in customer service.
In fact, professional organizations that really think about service recovery, they know service failures are going to happen.
Yep.
And they want to have a way to teach people to not be reactionary, not make it up, but refer back to a process every time there's a service failure. There's an opportunity in that. You can take an aggrieved customer that's mad about something, and actually, if you do it well, if you do it right, that customer is bound tighter and thinks better of your brand and you at the end of the day than they did before the service failure even happened.
Absolutely. And Disney, you know, one of the organizations, they understand that sometimes it's not the problem or the failure, it's how a company handles that. And having a kind of a tribal knowledge or assuming that your team knows how to fix an upset customer is not really a great plan.
No, it's not. Some people are brilliant at it.
Yes.
Some people are not, right? You
Right.
need to have a plan. You need to have a plan.
Yeah, so Disney's come up with an acronym that they use to try to remind their team on how to sequence that service recovery from the moment they hear about an issue to the time that it's solved completely. What's that acronym?
HEARD.
HEARD?
H-E-A-R-D. HEARD.
H-E-A-R-D, yeah.
Right.
So what does that stand for?
So it starts with H, meaning here, listen, shut up, and listen, right, to whatever it is that the customer is upset about. Just listen first.
Yeah, absolutely. So then H-E, what is the E?
E is empathize. You know, hear it and then empathize. Express some emotion, concern about the issue. Being sterile, being cold about it is not going to be good customer service. Empathize.
Empathize, connect.
Right.
So hear, empathize, and then A.
Apologize.
Yeah. People want an apology at some point, don't
They do,
they?
yeah.
Why not at the beginning?
Well, what are we apologizing about, right? Hear it, right? So we understand that we can make an appropriate apology, empathize a little bit. Also, that apology, at some point, we have to go to the R,
Yeah.
H-E-A-R, resolve it, and the apology serves as a nice pivot. We've listened, now we got to talk.
Yeah. At some point, we gotta act.
You're gonna have to
Right, so we need to know what the problem was. So you get to the R, which again is
resolve.
resolve the problem. And does that mean like immediately throwing money at it?
You know, it depends. There are times, like if you rip the deck off the wrong house, yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
throw some money at that. But
Right.
there are times when all people want is just an apology. They just want to be heard. They just want to express some frustration and know that you heard them and that you're gonna fix it. There are things like cutting the wrong tree down that there's no amount of money can fix. So you make the appropriate apologies and then figure out some sort of plan. But resolution doesn't always mean throwing money at it. In fact, if you do heard, H-E-A-R-D, right, what we're trying to do is fix the person, right? Fix that emotion, fix that upsetness,
Yes.
and then resolve it.
Yeah, it makes sense. And H-E-A-R-D. So the D then is?
Diagnose. So the last step is diagnose. How did we get here? How did we mess this up, right? What is it about our business process, about our training, about the way that we're servicing customers that got us here? Let's diagnose that so that we don't get there again.
Hey, that's a great point. It's a great acronym, H-E-A-R-D. Assuming that we follow the process and it's intentional, we're hoping that that egregious customer becomes a raving fan
Right.
at some point. It's not always going to happen that way, and you can't make the same mistake over and over and expect herd to work, which is why we have to diagnose the problem and get to the root cause. You know, was it our people? Was it a process? Was it the wrong work in the first place? So, fantastic acronym. We can look to great organizations to understand how to provide great customer service, how to provide service recovery. In this particular unit, we dig deeper into the concept of customer service and service recovery, and we look at what great organizations do to remove the tribal knowledge or the just the gut reaction to service recovery, and we talk about intentional processes. So you don't want to miss that. We'd love for you to join up and join our Account Management Masters training program. You'll hear about all sorts of things from onboarding new clients to upselling enhancements to providing extra mile service and even herd service recovery. What else?
So we've got a great unit on site walks.
Oh, yeah.
Where we talk about a standardized process for visiting sites and making sure that the time is productive and it's efficient, it's effective,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We're actually presenting that as a webinar coming up here in just a few weeks.
Yeah. So webinar, no charge. You're going to love it. It's June 12th.
That's right.
Noon, but we'll send you more information. So stay tuned to your inbox and to your social media feeds. It's a great opportunity to learn some tips. Your whole team would love to learn some tips about effective site walks, but it's also a good chance for us to be able to showcase one of our actual online training programs. So we're excited about that, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks so much, folks.
Thank you.